Chat, we are back again, man. We're back again. You know who it is. It's your boy, I'm that guy. Why no one wants to host the Olympics, chat? Now, if you don't know, Olympics has been happening for a very long time. If you don't know what the Olympics is, it is a series of games, all right? To the most obscure, to the most famous of games, athleticism, where people go out to compete to prove that they're the best of the best, to represent for their country, all right? And to say that we breed people of physical opulence. All right, chat. Let's just get into it, man.
Down the back stretch.
It's September 2017, and members of the International Olympic Committee are gathered to pick the city that will host the 2024 and members.
Oh, my bad, chat. My bad.
It's September 2017, and members of the International Olympic Committee are gathered to pick the city that will host the 2024 Olympic Games. The biggest decision this group makes. They've put representatives from the two competing cities on stage for their announcement.
With the unanimous decision we took,
But everyone here already knows who won.
please raise your hand.
Every 4 years, more than 5 million people attend the Olympics, and over 3 billion watch it on TV. It's a once-in-a-generation opportunity for one city to show off, and the competition has typically been fierce. 12 cities applied to host the 2004 Games before the IOC picked Athens, Greece. 10 applied for 2008, won by Beijing, China. But since then, interest has been waning. 9 cities applied for 2012, then 7, then 5, and for 2024, only 2 were left when it was time for a vote. So the IOC did something it's never done before.
Paris 24, Los Angeles 28.
The IOC was so concerned that nobody would bid to host the games in 2028 that it simultaneously awarded the games 2024 to Paris and 2028 to Los Angeles.
Bro, I know them, bro. When they did that double take, bro, I know for a fact LA was just like, oh, if they probably win, I'm not gonna do this shit in 2028. I'm not competing for this shit because no one wants to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, Olympic smart as hell. They said both of y'all finna do this shit. Fuck it.
There used to be a strong demand to host. Now there isn't.
The Olympics are the most prestigious sports event in the world. Why doesn't anyone want to host it anymore?
Chat, let me know, bro. If you were a leader of a country, man, if you were a leader of a city, a town, doesn't matter, bro. Would you want the Olympics to come to your city, man? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's just get into it. And let's figure out the reason why people don't want the Olympics, bro. And when I mean people, I mean me.
Hey, you! Ready to start your level up journey this summer?
No, they're not hot moms in my area.
So the Olympics have actually had this problem before. They originally came up with this idea of rotating the games around to different cities back in 1896 because they had to.
We didn't have international jet travel and we didn't have international telecommunications.
Andrew Zimbalist wrote a book about the economics of hosting sports mega events like the Olympics.
So it was necessary in order to spread the games internationally and get the whole world to participate and enjoy them.
As the games grew, the IOC kept this tradition, eventually developing a competition where cities would submit bids and it would vote on a winner. But when it opened bidding for the 1984 Games, not a single city wanted to host because the last few hadn't gone very well. Local political protests had turned violent during the 1968 Games in Mexico City, and terrorists killed 11 Israeli athletes at the 72 Munich Games.
Invade the Olympic Village, taking 9 Israeli athletes hostage and killing 2 others in their room.
Both incidents showed cities that hosting could be politically risky, or even deadly. When construction problems and corruption led Montreal to spend more than 13 times their budget, they began to view it as financially risky too. So in the late 70s, the IOC was barreling towards disaster, until one city offered to save them. Under one condition,
LA.
Los Angeles did not want to spend a lot of money. To do that, it offered to use venues it already had instead of build new ones. The LA Coliseum, where the USC football team played, the Forum, where the Lakers played, UCLA's gymnasium and tennis center, and the athletes could just stay in the college dorm rooms. Since the IOC didn't have a choice, it said yes, and was soon glad it did. The '84 LA Games were a success in almost every way, but especially financially. It only cost around $1 billion in 2015 dollars, and LA even made a profit. This should have become the model for future Olympic host cities, but instead, it sparked the problem that is plaguing the Olympics today.
It's interesting how many of these sports and politics stories really boil down to economics. If you recall, the Premier League story is a story about a warped economic system. The NFL is so successful because it created a new economic model for sports leagues. If you haven't seen those videos yet, give them a watch. If you haven't subscribed to Search Party, now's your chance. We publish every 2 weeks this summer, so I've been working from all over the place. I've been writing scripts on trains, I've been animating on airplanes. I'm headed out this afternoon on a really exciting reporting trip, but I'm gonna be in a hotel the whole time. That's why I'm really excited to work with Surfshark. Surfshark's a VPN that's gonna keep me on in the world. And party code Search Party. There's all myself. So thanks.
LA did such a good job hosting the 1984 Olympics that it re-inspired cities to want to host again. For the 1992 games, 6 cities submitted bids, then 6 again for 96, 8 for 2000, then a whopping 11 for 2004. As more cities competed, the IOC regained leverage over them again. But instead of sticking to the LA model, it began demanding more. Between 1992 and 2020, the IOC added dozens of new sports to the games. This required more venues and housing for more athletes.
Let me see. Dance and gym? Lord have mercy. Combat sports, athletics. Athletics takes an unholy amount, bro. Combat sports and athletics are just unholy. But then you have outdoor pursuits. Okay, those are not too crazy. Racket, target, and fielding. Dance and gym is unwillingly too much,
which host cities were primarily responsible for paying for. As the competition intensified, cities felt increasing pressure to make their bids more attractive. The most effective way to do that was to build new venues. Sydney built 15 new venues plus housing for 10,000 athletes.
Dude, that's the main problem, bro. That's the main problem when you doing the Olympics, bro. You building a whole, you build like, oh yeah, all them homeless people that live in my town. Now I'm gonna build this whole city for these people that are gonna come for 1 month. Bro, especially if your country's under any economic distress or if people are not economically prosperous, bro. That's why me personally, I would never, if I was a world leader, I would never host the Olympics. Bro, you telling me I gotta build a whole city for some randos to come around 1 time a month and I lose money? Shut up, bro. Shut up. I'd rather build if I ain't building cities for my people, who the hell think I'm gonna build cities for you?
Athens built 22 new venues, and Beijing built 12. All of this construction made hosting the games really, really expensive. This chart shows how the cost of the games skyrocketed over the last 30 years, reaching between 10 and 20.
Damn! 2012 to 2016. Damn! Oh my gosh, the winter games? What the hell you doing in the cold that you gotta be spending this much money on? What are you doing?
$5 billion.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, summer games? Holy moly. Yo, take some of these damn sports out of the Olympics. Bruh, last time I saw handball, I saw some goofy ass. Bruh, half of y'all don't. If y'all don't get 50 people watching your sport, you don't need to be in the Olympics, bro. We got some stupid sports up in the Olympics. Stupid.
Dollars in the last decade.
I want to add one big caveat to this chart, though. It only includes sports-related costs to the games. It doesn't include things like new public transport.
I'd be sick to my stomach if that wasn't the only cost. I'll be sick to my stomach.
transportation or development projects that most all these cities spent money on.
Hell no, bro. I guess, but not, I don't know how Paris does it. That's why people pissed off in Paris, bro. Y'all out here, they out here. I'm gonna clean the Seine for when the Olympic Games come. It's like, bro, we've been living here all this time complaining about this dirty shit water, and then when these people come, now it's time to clean it up. Man, fuck you, bro. That's how I say too. You built this whole city. I'm trying to afford to. I'm barely affording my apartment, but all of a sudden you got all this money to build cities. You got city money. Shut the fuck up,
for
brother.
the Olympics. If we include some of those costs, these bars are actually way higher. So, for example, some estimate that Beijing spent more like $45 billion for their 2008 Summer Games. Russia spent more like $51 in 2014. And Tokyo's bill is more like $35 billion. No matter what number you use, though, all of these cities went way over their initial budget, which the bidding process incentivizes them to keep artificially low.
What they have to do is make initial statements about the intentions and the plans that are very reduced. Once the politicians say, yeah, okay, we'll go along with this, then they start adding the bells and whistles. And those can...
Yeah, I know them construction companies be running up a bag on y'all too. The second they hear the Olympics is coming to their town, they be like, prices going up, up, up. I know it, bro. If I was a construction company, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, you want to build a city? Shit, I usually charge $45, but shit, nah, I'm charging 13 mil. 13 mil, yeah. Man, hell.
The revenue cities generate from ticket sales, TV contracts, and sponsorships only cover a fraction of these costs, meaning these governments and really their taxpayers are on the hook for the rest.
So it doesn't look like a good economic deal.
But host cities have known for decades that they'll likely lose money in the short term. Instead, many have been told that hosting the Olympics is an investment that will pay off in the future.
Dog, if a terrorist comes in your country and kills 11 people, just know your PR is going to look like shit afterwards.
Okay, so this is the IOC's webpage where they list the benefits of hosting the games. And they use this word legacy a lot. And by legacy, they mean things that will continue to benefit your city long after the Olympics are over.
Take sports facilities. Beijing justified spending around $460 million on this new 90,000-seat stadium by planning for a local pro soccer team to use it after the Olympics. London did the same when it built...
Are you joking? China, your soccer team is ass. Ass. You justify it by saying a local pro soccer team is going to be using it? Your soccer team is butt cheeks. What the hell? Turn that shit into a Starbucks. Probably make more money anyway.
At first, seems like a good idea. Other legacy projects are meant to benefit even more people. Russia spent $8.7 billion on a new rail and highway link into Sochi for its Winter Games.
I'd be sick.
And Rio de Janeiro spent $4 billion on a new subway line connecting.
Ain't nobody heading to no damn to Sochi. Ain't nobody heading there, bro.
A beach community to its Olympic Center. The most commonly touted legacy benefit is that hosting an Olympics is a great way to kickstart your city's growth.
What historically came out of the public relations with regard to the Olympics was that this was the most wonderful thing that could ever happen to a city. It puts your city on the world map, so it will increase tourism, it will increase commerce, it will increase foreign investment. And that story turns out not to be true.
Let's start with tourism. A 2004 study found that after experiencing a bump in tourism leading up to their respective games, Atlanta, Sydney, and Seoul all saw it fall afterwards.
That's sick.
In his book, Andrew cites a 1996 study on 3 Olympic Winter Games that found that the long-term impact on tourism was between non-existent and very modest. And a 2010 study that found
Chat, they gave you the legacy of hell, chat. They gave you the legacy of absolute hell. They said you'll get as much foot traffic as Skid Row. Like, you are going to be in the depths of the Bikini Bottom. They said you will not get your money back in any sense of the means. Short term, long term, it don't matter. This shit's a whole ass money pit.
Evidence of any benefit to tourism of hosting an Olympic Games, and considerable evidence of damage. In other words,
I'd be sick to my stomach. I built you a whole city and then you turn that shit into the purge. I'm like, oh my gosh, destruction, disease, filth. I'm like, Jesus. It's like the end of days. Pestilence has come.
TV can backfire.
If the weather is particularly too warm, or if it's too cold, if there are security incidents, if there are bad stories about the traffic, that some cities are able to maybe help their image, but other cities are hurting their image.
Many legacy
That's insane. That's insane. It's too cold or too hot. The fuck you want me to do? It's the weather, bitch. I don't control that shit. Ooh, what the fuck? You want me like go inside if it's too cold or too hot? What the fuck? You out here wanting me to change the weather, bro? I wish somebody would complain about that.
Investments.
Man, I went there, but it was too cold. Bitch, you acting like we don't got heating inside. Yeah, but outside it was too cold, bro. That shit was too cold. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Haven't paid off either. Russia's rail project is now considered an epic failure.
I'd be sick.
And Andrew argues that while Rio's subway line benefits some residents, what the city really needed was a line serving the lower income neighborhoods.
That's damn sure what they're not gonna do. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not having a whole community, the favelas in my backyard, and then me building a actual fucking city for some 1 month guest. That's insane.
But that's not where the Olympics were.
The typical case was that the IOC comes along and they say, we need these 30 venues. We want you to put them in ways so that transportation is facilitated and other conveniences are allowed. And so
I wish
the city...
I wish I would be the leader of a country and the IOC would come up to me and talking about some, oh, we want it like this, we want it like that. Bitch, I'm the one spending my money. Unless you're gonna put some money in the pot, bro. We ain't doing the I want. It's what I want.
Do is contort itself in order to accommodate the IOC.
That's insane. Who the hell would ever want to host the Olympics?
This is Drew UN.
You just want some random ass people bossing you about how they want you to spend your money? That's what you want for like a 1 month thing for people to be like, just for random ass people to come up and be like TikToking about your Olympics? Oh no, hell no.
Empty stadiums are a particularly visible sign of this mismatch. That Beijing Stadium had about 80,000 more seats than what the local soccer team could fill. So it backed out.
Yeah, of course, because the local soccer team sucks ass. I've been saying your soccer team is ass. It's boo-boo, trash. It don't matter, local, non-local, China, soccer, ass.
Now the stadium sits mostly empty, costing the city some $10 million a year to maintain.
I'd be sick to my damn stomach. I'm turning that shit into a Starbucks. I already said that shit, bitch. That shit's gonna be turned into a damn Taco Bell if they don't quit playing around, bro. I turned that whole bitch into a damn mall. I'm not gonna lie. I transformed that bitch into a mall.
This is what's called a white elephant, and there are now dozens of them across Olympic host cities.
Chat, we should go to each Olympic damn white elephant and just like fucking flex over there, bro. Like, damn, do some graffiti shit like this, bro. This shit's hard.
Are venues left over from the Athens 2004 games. And ESPN found that 12 out of 27 venues in Rio de Janeiro had not held an event a year after it hosted the Olympics. For many residents, white elephants are evidence that hosting the games is a waste of money.
The idea that
waste of money, time, energy, every fucking thing, bro. Every fucking thing. For you to do this, for you to actually live in the moment,
news for the city, they get to do this. No, more often than not, it's going to be the opposite.
By 2015, city residents were ready to do something about it. The IOC had 6 cities bidding for the 2024 games until protests forced Boston and Hamburg to drop out. A new mayor in Rome fulfilled a promise to shut down its bid. Then more than 260,000 people signed a petition that led Budapest to drop out as well. They left the IOC with just 2 bidders.
All them people said, hell no. I wish you would host the Olympics. I wish you would. Boston fucking smart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They got motherfucking... What they got in Boston? I don't think they got Harvard in Boston. I don't know what they got in Boston, bro. They got some prestigious college.
And, once again, little leverage.
Boston Yard.
The IOC has since passed reforms that it says reduce the cost of hosting, largely by requiring hosts to use existing and temporary venues, like LA did.
I wish you would come and tell me what to fucking do. I think that's the main issue. I wish you would come and tell me what to do with my money in my city. You don't tell me. I'm gonna put up the event. I don't give a fuck. It could be in somebody's backyard, bruh. That's where we hosting it. Sucks to fucking suck, but no one knows handball. No one's playing horseshoes, bruh. Your sport doesn't exist.
Back in 1984, and allowing them to partner with other cities. As of now, Paris doesn't look like it will blow its budget, and LA's organizing committee,
Of course, they never look like they're gonna blow their budget until they blow that shit off the roof, bro.
is saying that the city can again pull off an on-budget Olympics. But the question is, if they do, could it spark another bidding war?
I don't know if we'll go into a big cycle like we did after the '84 games. I do think it's possible that there'll be a small turn. It'll appear less undesirable than it has.
The IOC has also stopped taking bids and instead negotiates with cities privately. It picked Milan and Cortina, Italy.
That's sick. That's sick. Hopefully, Milan and Cortina, Italy. I hope you guys are ready for a whole city to be erected. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you guys are ready for influx of just horrible trash tourists.
Italy over Stockholm for the 2026 Winter Games, and it gave Brisbane, Australia, the 2032 Summer Games. But some are arguing
I would
for
never, like I said before, I would never in my life host the Olympics. If I was a leader of a city or a country, you would have to, bro. You would have to top me and everybody off in my city for me to host the Olympics. For us, so I could do some PR shit. I said, bro, I gave y'all free top. All right, free top to host the Olympics, bro.
a more permanent solution.
I think it's perfectly plausible to think about building the Olympic Shangri-La with its 35 or 40 venues for the Summer Games, smaller number for the Winter Games, in one place.
Some believe Greece, the historical home of the Olympics, would make a good permanent host. Others have mentioned LA since it has so many venues and has done so well in the past.
That shit would be absolutely insane. A permanent host? You know how many people would actually fight for that shit? A permanent host? That means you're guaranteed to make money. That's actually what they're trying to say. Because the main point of the main thing about why people don't make money in the Olympics is because they're literally erecting a city, like building the ziggurat, the Tower of Babylon, and for like this one-time event, and then everyone leaves, bro. Like the whole like the stairway to heaven is made, and then shit, it's only used once, and then we said fuck it, we like it down here on Earth until the next 4 years roll around.
A permanent spot would eliminate white elephant projects, save cities
Really
from going
would.
into debt,
It
and
really
reduce
would.
the game's environmental footprint. But it could also reduce much of the excitement around each new Olympics.
It's not going to
And people are gonna fight over that shit like flies over shit, bro.
be easy to go to a model that makes environmental sense and economic sense. But I do think it makes sense to talk about it and put it out there as someplace that we should be heading.
Depending on how the next few Olympics go, it might be the only direction left.
Alright, man. Chat, you know what it is. It's your boy, I'm that guy, and we out here exposing the Olympics, exposing the Democrats and Republicans. We found out today, man, they both the same shit, man. Democrats, Republicans, y'all just talk shit. Y'all just trolls. Man, we found out the Olympics, man, y'all waste hella money. Hella money. I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I was a leader, like I said before, I would never in my life host the Olympics. You would not catch me dead hosting that shit. I'm like, dude, I got way too many poor people to building cities out of nowhere. I cannot let these people find out I got money.